Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Showmore. Today we're going to do the Cranberry Collins. Collins glass. Cranberry. Some club soda. We're going to use a little bit of lime. We got a half ounce of lime here. And we're going to use the Bombay London Dry Sapphire. So there you go. Those are our ingredients. You got those, you got this drink. Or something of equivalent. We're going to stir the drink. And we're going to stir it in ice. We're going to put some ice in here. We're going to stir it up. We're going to pour it over ice into the Collins glass, and we're going to drink it. Let's do that. I'll throw the ice in last. Let's throw in, we're going to do 1/2 ounce of gin. So let's use our 1/2 ounce of lime juice. What?
1 ounce of gin.
1/2 ounce of gin plus another 1/2 ounce of gin. Gets you 1 full ounce of gin. We got 1 full ounce of gin. Just trying to like spin control. Yes, make sure you're not sleeping. And we're going to do 1/2 ounce of cranberry juice. There you go. That is going to be your base ingredients. What we're going to do is chill that up. Then we'll top it with club soda when we get that sucker finished. Finito. Alright. That's a little too big. What's with my ice? It's all freezing together. Come on, you can do it. That'll work. Alright. Stir it up. That'll help dilute some of the ice. Get just the right amount of water. Get the right amount of chill. Plus you can play. Let's see. There we go. That'll work. So you can tell the ice is already kind of fitting in there better because it started to dilute a little bit. And I don't have any strainer, so I'll just make that up as I go along. Somehow I forgot that. There we go. Now what we'll do is top this with our club soda. That should do just a splash, maybe an 1.5 ounces or so. We'll see if we can somehow strain this. Oh, challenge, challenge, challenge. Always remember strainer. So there you go. That's cool. That's like a really light pink. Have we ever made a drink that's that light pink? I don't know. Smells like gin. It's got that, it's like a zesty gin. No, little orange peel. Kind of get that, like that, just that good London Dry essence without any real pine. I don't like pine. And a little lime. Ooh, that is not sweet. Which makes sense. There's not a single sweet ingredient in here. Little dryness, little zing from the club soda. A good amount of sour, not like sour pucker. Of course, right up front, you might get that for your first sip, but the next sip, still a little bit sour. Really, the sour acidity, like right in the back of the tongue, and you get a nice round flavor of gin. So, no doubt a gin drink. Stick with the Bombay over like a Tanqueray if you want something a little lighter, a little more refreshing, rather than something that's going to be really just, I don't know, like crazy in your face gin. So there you go. That is your Cranberry Collins. I wanted to mention that we have this show we're working on, and we needed a good time to launch it, so we've decided we're going to do this is a spin-off show. It's going to have a separate website. I'll promote it, don't worry about that. It'll have a separate website where Jennifer and I will do the stuff we were doing in our light rum tasting. I'd like to start with bourbon if we can, because I've had a lot of people ask about bourbons and what's a good bourbon, what's a cheap bourbon, what's a good cheap bourbon, what's a bourbon to avoid, that type of stuff. I have no idea. So I figure if we can get some bourbon, collect that up, beginning of January, launch that show, have a new website. The show will be called Alcohols by Volume. So although I have the website alcoholisbyvolume.com, there's nothing there. It's parked. Thank you, GoDaddy. So we'll be putting something on there. I'm going to have Luke, our podcast producer for the audio show, and the guy who does this type of artwork and design, build our logos and all that stuff. Hopefully we'll have that up and have some shows up there by January.
And we're not only doing, we're going to do drinks too. Right?
Yes, we're going to do, what do you mean drinks?
How the different brands of, say, rum or bourbon taste in the same cocktail.
Right. So we want to, rather than just keep it doing the same, I don't want to do a full blind tasting show where every single episode is blind tasting. We'll run out of content. What I'd like to do is we wanted to do some shows that are going to do blind tastings. We want to have some tournament competitions where we taste them. We want to have some where we'll take a cocktail, because this is another thing people have asked for, is what does Bombay versus G-Vine in this cocktail taste like? What is the differences? We'd like to build a couple of these things, explain what the products are, and give them a try and see which ones we like better, why we might like them better, or what different properties they might bring. In case you have both, or maybe you're more sweet, maybe you like a little orange, maybe you like a little dry, a little juniper. Maybe we can help you figure it out. We'll come up with other ideas for that show as well. So stay tuned for that. It'll be called Alcohols by Volume, or ABV. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. For this one, EverydayDrinkers.tv, we're teaching you how to drink.